I had a good video going, but I set the phone down on the holder thingy, and then I guess when I picked it up again, it stopped. I just put some Bug Bites bottom feeder in there. We had just been watching them eat on the flakes. And I had been talking about the plants and stuff. So I guess I'll talk about something else now. Well, these guys are Starbis Corydoras. If you didn't know. And that red one there is a Ember Tetra. And I want to put some more Ember Tetras in here. That one's several years old already. Like, I don't even know. I think I got them right before the move. So probably about I don't know. I want to say not 3. It's like 4 years old already. I don't know. I'm kind of getting confused now. Thinking about time. But yeah, that Ember Tetra definitely has at least 4 years. So, this tank. 3 or 4. I'm thinking it's closer to 4 years. Yeah, we used to have more Ember Tetras in here. 4 of them made it after the move. That would have been in 2023. And I want to say, yeah, so that would be, oh, well, I guess 2, maybe 3 years. Yeah. Maybe more like 2 or 3 years. But anyway, these guys have been in there a long time. We started out with 3, and then we kept adding until we had 10. And then they started breeding. But during that time, I had to do a lot of research on their nature. and just how to make them comfortable, because that's how you get them to breed, is you just make them comfortable. And I learned a lot from a couple of videos. You can find them in my Fishy Favorites playlist. There was one video where Eric Bodrox was giving a speech at a fish club, and he was discussing how to breed Corydoras. And his philosophy is be the fish. You gotta think like a fish. And you just want to make them comfortable. Get to know them, get to know their nature. Make arrangements to make them comfortable. He made a lot of good points, like lowering the pH, adding. He said alder cones. I normally use catawba leaves, and stuff like that. Feeding them bloodworms, keeping them in a group of 6 or more, of course, and yeah. There was another video where, Lucas, LRB, he did a tour over there at his place. And he did some talking about Corydoras breeding then, too. And I learned most everything just from watching those couple videos. Well, I did watch a lot of Old School Fish Guy too, and he has some helpful videos about Corydoras. And anyway, in this tank, they just sort of breed on their own. I never collect the eggs in here. I never even see the eggs. But every time I look at the tank, I see some little bitty ones. Like this one's kind of, it's not little bitty, but he's still a young one. So every time I look at the tank, I see more little bitty ones coming out. I need to clean the glass. Well, yeah, I think that's all the small talk I got for right now. Tank talk. Well, I guess I could tell you about how one of these big guppies, I don't think it was that one, but she was one of these big dark ones. Jumped out and almost got eaten by my cat, but she didn't eat it. She was just looking at him. And that's how I found it. And so I put it back in the tank. She doesn't get up here. She was like, she doesn't get up on top of there. That has a lid on it anyway. And she's not getting up here. and she couldn't reach from there anyway. So this lid was open. So what had to have happened was it popped out the top. Sometimes if the males are chasing them close to the edge, they can pop out. So it's good to keep the lid shut if you're gonna keep it full to the top like that, because they can jump out. But everything was okay in this case. She must have just popped out whenever I found her, and put her back in, and she was okay. That's the only time that's happened, though. Okay. Tune in next time to Mad Cats Aquarium Chat. Bye.